Hello everybody and welcome to the unboxing and review of the Crystal Unicorn Tarot by Pamela Chan, illustrated by Elisa Higuchi. I think that's how you pronounce that. I'm not quite sure, so sorry. But this is the Crystal Unicorn Tarot. I personally, took me a while to purchase this deck, but it kept calling to me. It's so cute, it's so fun. And now that I have it in my hands, I'm super happy I have it. So made by Luna Prosperity, I love that. You have the Crystal Unicorn Tarot all around. And you've got this, it's a pretty sturdy box, I gotta say. You know what's funny, and it's totally my own judgment, but when I kept seeing it online, I knew that this was the box because I've seen other unboxings, but I kept waiting for a tuck box. I don't know why, I guess maybe just the title of it, or for some reason I would see it on the internet and I thought the quality was way less than it is, but the quality is amazing. The card, the box is very, very sturdy, very thick, and also very beautiful. So let's get into it. So you have some of these extra cards. This one is super cute. It says Unicorn Farts Tarot Academy. That just makes me laugh. It's like an invitation for you to join the Tarot Academy. Here are actually the backs of the cards. And then you have Confetti Toss, which is super cute. And it's just like a thank you. How to connect with Pamela or Magical Pam. Give a review on Amazon. So it's just kind of like a thank you little card, which is super cute. Then we get into the book. Let's take a look at that. Put this aside a little bit. So it's not a very thick book, but it does give you quite a bit. So a guide to Crystal Unicorn Tarot. Let's open up. You have your table of contents. You've got an introduction. And then you have preparing your cards, how to use the cards. Oh, I like this too. You can find my book on Amazon with this link. And then it gives you a link of maybe a bigger book for your Crystal Unicorn Tarot. And then there's some tips going on, tarot tips. So that's actually really cool. And then we get into the major arcana. So you don't get a depiction, an image of the card. You only get the title. What I love about the major arcana is that she gives you the crystal. Of course, it's the Crystal Unicorn Tarot. So here's the title of the deck, of the card, sorry. And then you have a crystal, then a paragraph of what the card means, like what the Fool means. Then you have keywords and then reversed meanings. Same for the Magician. The quartz, she's giving you here the quartz crystal. You have a paragraph of what the card means, the image, keywords, and reversed. And you kind of get for all of them. The Empress, Emperor is a ruby. The Hierophant is lapis lazuli. Morganite for the lovers. That's pretty much it for all of the major arcanas. Let's go into the minor arcanas. And then you get into the suit of wands, a bit of a paragraph of what the wands mean in general, creative passion and new ideas. She's giving it here the smoky quartz crystal. So the crystals for the minor arcanas and the suits, you don't get a crystal for each card. You get a crystal for the whole suit, which I see that. I find it to be pretty interesting. And if you want to give yourself each card a crystal, go for it. I think there are some strictly crystal tarot decks out there. Anyway, but this one you kind of get the same amount of love. You don't get the crystal, but you do get a paragraph and then keywords and reversed meanings, same for all of them. Let's get into finishing with the Queen and King. The cups would be a rose quartz crystal, which actually to me makes total sense because it's always about love. Cups are all about love and relationships. See, it says here emotions, relationships, and intuition. So rose quartz. Let's take a look at the swords, which will be amethyst. And then finally we have the pentacles, which are citrine. Oh, I love that. Beautiful, citrine. So that's pretty much it. So that's towards the back here, you get the spreads. So here we're ending with the Queen and King of Pentacles. We get into the spreads. Then you have a 4-card spread. You have the Unicorn Crystal Ball, which is a 5-card spread. And of course, it gives you what they mean in the questions. And that's pretty much it. So that's what you get. And that's the end of our little guidebook. Honestly, a really good guidebook. All right, so let's get into the cards. Now, I will show you guys all 78 cards, and they are in order. So if you don't want to see all of them, you can skip around. You can jump this part altogether. It's up to you. Now, here are the backs. Super cute, beautiful backs. It's funny too, another criticism I had was when I saw it in other people's Instagrams or something, I always thought that the colors were too pastel, but they aren't. Now that I have this deck in my hand, I actually find it to be pretty vibrant and colorful. I mean, it's not like neon, of course not. It is what you see, but I thought the colors were much more muted. But when I got it, I was like, oh, the colors are actually pretty vibrant. And there's a feeling to it. I don't know if it's like a petal finish when it comes to the cards, but they feel really good to the touch. And they're flexible, but it's a pretty thick cardstock. So I'm really happy with the quality of these cards. Okay, so here we've got the Fool. If you are a lover of the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, this is pretty much a replica of that, just except with unicorns. But we've got the Fool, the Magician, the High Priestess. And as you can see, like all of them have a crystal, right? So she's got a crystal right here. I think she was the Moonstone. The Empress is the Emerald. Emperor is the Ruby. So you do have a crystal on all the cards. Here's the Hierophant. The Lovers. The Chariot I do find interesting because it's like instead of replacing the person with, they replace the person, that charioteer, with the unicorn. But I almost expected these to be unicorns. But it's okay. Like I'm okay with what they did. I'm not complaining or anything. It just, my initial reaction was like, oh, okay. The Hermit. The Hermit is super cute. The unicorn like carrying the lamp in the mouth. Here we've got the Wheel of Fortune. So as you can see, it follows the Rider-Waite-Smith tradition very closely. It just substitutes the character for a unicorn, and it gives you a crystal somewhere on the card. I think this is what, black tourmaline? We've got Temperance, the Devil, the unicorn is like on the moon. That's cute. That's really cute. We've got the Sun, Judgment, and the World. And then we get into the Ace, and it's cute that it's like the hoof, right? Like holding the wands. And the world, the globe is like behind, on their back. But you see, you still have the white flower and the red rose. You still have like on the castle and everything, Three of Wands looking out to the water. So it's still very close to the Rider-Waite-Smith tradition. And all the unicorns have like a little crystal on their butt. Is that My Little Pony? Does My Little Pony, do they have that? I think they do, don't they? I think in My Little Pony they have like a little symbol on their, on the hips or something. I could be wrong. But you see, even the bandage on the eyes are here. And as you can see, like, we saw in the book that the smoky quartz was the suit of wands. And as you see on the tip of every wand, there is a smoky quartz. And also on their body, there's a smoky quartz. Page of Wands, the Knight, the Queen looking real comfortable, and the King. Getting into the cups. Of course, the hoof is like holding the cups. And as you can see, now we're getting to the rose quartz. So there, the crystal is pink. Again, I'm very impressed by how much I like this deck. Like, when I got it, I was like, oh, it's gonna be a cute deck and I'm gonna use it sometimes, but I don't know, it's gonna be just a cute deck that I have, you know, because I don't have any unicorn decks. It's gonna be good. So it'll be cute. But I didn't expect it to like it so much. I didn't expect to be like so impressed by the quality, not only of the card stock and the card quality and the way it feels, but the way it shuffles and also the imagery. I find the imagery, like these gradients and these the way the whole thing is like depicted very cleverly, very cute and fun. You know, it's definitely a fun and colorful deck, but it still follows like the traditional tarot style, and it gives readings that are very accurate and very honest, and that's what I look for in a tarot deck. So anyway, yeah, this was one that like stole my heart. As we get to the Three of Swords and have this beautiful rainbow heart, I gotta say this deck like did steal my heart. Oh, Nine of Swords. Oh, that's sad. Little unicorn. The Ten of Swords. Now, as you can see, even the Ten of Swords is not very dark. I mean, the image is dark, but I'm used to seeing the sky more black, right? But there is like no, other than the titles and maybe the outlines, there is no black in the deck, which I'm okay with that actually. I like that, you know, because it is a bit of a brighter deck in color, and it keeps the theme going, so it's fine. I'm fine with that. It's not a deal breaker for me to be like, the Ten of Swords needs to be a black sky. It's like, no, I don't care about that. As long as it still follows like what I expect out of the Ten of Swords or every other card. And this deck definitely does it for me. Oh, that's cool. They added like a little paper like, hey, that's what I want it to look like. And they're like, okay, cool, got it. Four of Pentacles. The Five. Look at the Six. Although this one, they're like worshiping him, right? I mean, I guess it is like how horses say thank you, right? How they bow. But to me, my initial reaction is like, are they worshiping him? And it's like, wait, no. And also, if you look at the traditional, right? I keep saying the Rider-Waite-Smith because it's so close. It's such a copy of the Rider-Waite-Smith that the other people are kind of like also on their knees. So I get the imagery of that for sure. They even remember the little snail on the bottom. I love that. Here's a 10 of Pentacles. Then against the Page, the Knight, the Queen of Pentacles, and finally the King of Pentacles. So yeah, guys, that's the unboxing and review of the Crystal Unicorn Tarot. I hope you guys liked this deck as much as I do. This deck, again, like I said, it surprised me at how much I enjoy it and how happy I am to have it in my collection. I thought it was gonna be like, oh, maybe I'll have it and I'll like it, but maybe I'll give it away at some point or whatever. But I don't know. I really do enjoy working with this deck, and I really enjoy the images, and I enjoy people's reactions when they see it too. So yeah, that's my unboxing and my review of the Crystal Unicorn Tarot by Pamela Chen. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time.